Hi everyone and Happy New Year! Today we will be looking at how to write an introduction to an essay in the IELTS Writing Task 2. A mistake that many IELTS candidates make is that they make general statements when trying to introduce the topic. Let's see how to solve this problem. We will look at the following today: steps to be followed before writing an introduction, how to brainstorm ideas, all about an essay introduction, with an example in the end. So stay tuned. In the Writing Task 2 component, we're given 40 minutes to write this essay. So it's all about time management. Before writing an introduction, there are certain steps to be followed. The first step is to read the question thoroughly and underline keywords to understand the question. Then, pay attention to what the question is exactly asking for, such as, are they talking about developed or developing countries? Sometimes that is a tricky area to understand the question. The next is to identify the type of question. That is, if it is a cause and effect essay, opinion essay, and so on. And depending on the type of essay, if whether the introduction should have a thesis or it should be a neutral one. The most important step is to brainstorm for ideas. Make a plan in point form. Never start writing your essay without an essay plan. I'd like to share with you a simple rule of 3 to follow when brainstorming any idea. Try to provide 3 reasons for why it is this or that. This will be plenty of reasons to convey your answer to the examiner, as many times we are confused if we have provided enough reasons or not. Once you have your ideas set, you're ready to write the introduction. Regarding the time, only spend 10 minutes maximum in familiarizing yourself with the question, planning your essay, and collecting your ideas. The remaining 30 minutes is needed to put the essay paragraphs together and also to review the essay in the end. An introduction should begin with a general statement which provides background information followed by a thesis statement. What is a general statement? It should paraphrase the question asked, but not word to word. Only use synonyms to provide across the first sentence of the introductory paragraph. What is a thesis statement? It is the most powerful statement as it is a controlling idea of the essay. It should be what you're going to discuss in the essay. Introduce it in a very condensed manner. Must be quick but complete answer to the question. Discuss the why in the thesis statement. It is important that you make a good start to your writing, as first impressions last, and your opening paragraph will give the examiner the first impression of your work. Your opening paragraph should not be too long. The function of the paragraph is to introduce the topic, but also to tell the reader how your essay is going to be organized. Make sure that your first paragraph is completely focused on the question. Let's look at how to do this through an example. The question reads as, present a written argument or case to an educated reader with no special knowledge of the following topic. More and more colleges and universities are offering courses via distance learning. Distance learning has many benefits, but there are also drawbacks, and not every learner will be suited to this mode of study. To what extent do you agree or disagree? You should use your own ideas, knowledge, and experience and support your arguments with examples and relevant evidence. Reading the question, we can see that the main topic here is distance learning and how well a learner is suited to this mode of study. And do you agree or disagree to this statement? This is an agree-disagree type of essay. As I had mentioned earlier, use a rule of 3 when gathering your ideas together. Maximum 3 ideas for each category. The question asks for the extent to which you agree or disagree to the statement. If you lean more to the disagreement side and less to the agreement side, then try to come up with simplified points of 2 reasons why you agree to the statement and 3 reasons why to disagree to the statement. This can be mentioned in the thesis statement. In your body paragraph, explain in detail the advantages for learners in one paragraph and the disadvantages for learners in another paragraph. Today we will look at how to do an introduction paragraph only. Moving on to the planning part. 2 of the reasons in agreeing that distance learning is beneficial is that distance learning brings about more flexibility in terms of learning pace. Another reason could be the content of the course can be viewed or read again and again by learners. Now that we have our agreement ideas, let's move on to the disagreeing side. Distance learning may not be beneficial to all, as learners are isolated and get little opportunity to meet with fellow students. Second reason could be it's difficult to get quick feedback on coursework from tutors. And the third reason could be not every person is good at using technology. Feel free to pause the video and come up with your own agreement and disagreement reasons and make your own introduction. Regarding essay organization, an essential step in the IELTS exam, it should begin with an introduction, then the advantages for suitable learners in the next paragraph, followed by the disadvantages of unsuitable learners in the next paragraph, and end with an appropriate conclusion. A good organized essay will get a better band score. The introduction can be written as per our brainstorm ideas with the general statement in the first statement, which contains the question paraphrase, followed by the next 2 sentences to talk about our disagreement and agreement of the statement. Here is a sample introduction I've come up with. Nowadays, the discussion among common people is that if distance learning is suitable for all students. I disagree to this statement to a greater extent, as learners are isolated and get little opportunity to meet fellow students. Also, it is difficult to get quick feedback from tutors, and not every person is good at using technology. However, also, I do agree to the argument as doing correspondence course will give the learner more flexibility to learn at their own pace, and the lectures of the course can be read and viewed multiple times. The sentence in blue is a general statement, and the sentence in orange is a thesis statement, as it is a controlling idea of the essay. To conclude, some points to be noted while writing an introduction. Avoid repetition of words. Use wide range of vocabulary which shows your command of English. Use complex and compound sentences in your essay to achieve a band 7 and higher score. Plan and practice the essay writing process prior to writing the exam, so you will be familiar with what to do for each type of essay. Hope this detailed explanation on how to write an introduction of an essay has been helpful to some. Until next time, bye.